if you are looking to pass the GED math test, and then I have got the videos for you. So I will have a series of GED practice questions that you can help yourself with following in order to get that passing score of 145. So this practice is all about rounding and comparing numbers and ordering. So let's get familiar with how we need to do these. The first question is asking about just labeling the different problems that you have as far as numbers go. So the first one's already been done for us. So how we look at this problem, this is 1 million right here. So this is your millions position right here. So I'm gonna do, these are all, they're asking you all the different spots. I'm just gonna kind of go through them so you can see them. So this is 1,436,879. So the 4 here is already done. That's our 100,000. So this is 100,000. Our 3 is going to be our 10,000s position. Here is our 1,000s position. That's the 6. And then here's our hundreds. So this is 800. So it would be 8 for the hundreds. Our tens position is 7. And then our ones position is that 9. So that's how you would read that problem, and that's how you would get yourself familiar with the different place values. Now we're going to talk about how to round. So when we're looking at rounding these numbers, we're asked to round to the nearest 100, which means we're looking to round this either to 500 or up to 600. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look at the number right after it, and that's what we round. We always round with the number right after what it is we're looking for. So in this case, we're going to look at the 44. So the 44 is going to tell me anything below 50, right? Anything 5 or higher is going to round up. Anything under 5 is going to keep it the same. So since this is a 4 right here, it's lower than 5. So we would round this whole number to 500. And then we take a look at the next one. It says round us to the nearest 10. So 10th is either 70 or we would round it up to 80. So we look at the number right after the 7. And that's a 6. So it's higher than 5, which means we would round it up, and this would be rounded up to 80. And then it says round 1,058 to the nearest 100. So we're looking at the 100th position right here. We're looking at the 0. So either it's going to be 1,000 or it'd be 1,100. So I look at the number right after it, which is a 5, and I say, okay, 5 is something that I'm going to round up. So I would round it to the nearest 100, which would be 1,100 would be the number. Now we're going to take a look over here at this one. So we're asking to round 11,632 to the nearest 1,000. So nearest 1,000 would be this first one right here before the comma. So I would look at that and say, okay, do I keep it 11,000 and be done, or do I round it up to 12,000? So I look at the number right after it, which is a 6. It's a higher number than 5, so that means I'm going to round it up. So this is going to be 12,000. Next question here, round 1,525 to the nearest 1,000. So again, thousands position, even though it's not listed with a comma, is that number right here, the 1. So I look at the 5. I decide, do I leave it at 1,000 or would I round it up to 2,000? So since it's 5 or higher, I round this up to a 2. So this would be nearest would be 2,000. And then our last one, round 84 to the nearest 100. So obviously the first possible 100 would be 100. And since 84 is closer to 100 than it is to 0, I would round this one up to 100. And if you want more questions like these, you can find them on my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at U1 Algebra. All of these are going to be listed under the GED Prep playlist. And don't forget to like, share, and follow me for more.